Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and today we are here to do episode 7, 8, and 9 of The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3. Last time we killed off the Ice Dragon, the one whose name I never actually got to memorize him. But yeah, we are down to just 3, I guess, enemies at this point. Obviously you've got the King, Thordak, you've got the lesser evil, you've got Ripley, and you've got the kind of middle ground, I guess, we have right now in Raishan. Not really sure what's going on with her just yet. But we're here now, you know. Like I said last time that I assume we're going to structure this in the way of having Ripley in this set, potentially dealing with all of the stuff that goes on Ripley here, and then the finale of the story will be Thordak in the end, and this season will fully end off the Chroma Conclave arc for good. Potentially, there's some small potentials in here. Like, obviously, we could maybe get another vestige because there is a vestige for everyone technically right now except Keyleth. Keyleth does not have a vestige of any kind. Percival can get the one of Ripley, but then that's literally, again, just leaving her out. It doesn't feel right. I know that she did get her episode in Season 2 that did help her evolve. You know, it helped her actually master and gain a somewhat immunity to the element of fire, which is relevant. But it still feels weird, you know, unless somehow the vestige stuff is still going on past the Chroma Conclave arc. If we still somehow keep these vestiges, I think that for Vax in particular, it feels like he is more narratively tied to his vestige compared to everyone else in the story right now. So it feels right to at least keep his vestige, but I don't know about the others. And of course, like, you know, there is the connection scanner made with the Sphinx that would maybe give him a leg on that as well. But the other ones, I'm not really too sure about. But obviously, we have stuff like that going on right now. Scanlan, of course, he's got his whole Kaylee thing going on. I assume that for the morale of the final battle, he would want to have at least some peace of mind with her before going into, you know, the final confrontation with Thordak. As well as just, you know, all of the little minions and whatnot. Like, you know, Kaylee may even be on the battlefield fighting the NPCs while they deal with Thordak. I'm not sure. But I am interested, of course, to see where that is going to go. But yeah, that's kind of just my general predictions for this set. Like, I don't feel like there's anything too out there we need to really consider right now. Obviously, Ripley is the problem right now. We'll probably get some scenes with Thordak in there and just conversing because that'll be pretty fun. But yeah, in general, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. So, let's find out if I'm right or wrong. Let's begin episode 7. Alright guys, episode 7 of The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3. Let's do it! Well, this is far too peaceful. What's going on?
Not sure what you hope to accomplish, Anna. I've tried.
Really?
It's beyond repair.
Ripley backstory?
so?
Right now?
Don't blink.
Oh, she's dying
You
soon,
got
ain't
your
she?
card back.
No chance you survive after getting off backstory.
Goodness, I stand corrected again. What would our family do without your mind? Your gifts will change the world, Anna. But it's up to you to decide how to use them.
He chose wrong.
Dad? The assembly.
What the fuck?
They're not really gonna...
The mines. They're seizing them. Go! Quickly!
Okay. God damn. That's, you know, what the fuck? Jesus Christ! I'm not even sure what that magic was. But elementalists, obviously.
Perfect.
Not sure what that ore is. Daddy, gone right in front of you. I'm sorry, you can make this as sympathetic as you want. She's done too much shit for me to care. So that's her driving force, huh? What the hell? She's actually keeping that factory alive. That's crazy. I guess she didn't need Percy in the end. Or she saw how he did it and just can replicate it now. But yeah, that's not good. But yeah, I'm even more confident now that she is going to end in this set. Like I said, thematically it just makes sense. I guess soloing out Kiki does make sense, and again, she is the only one right now without a vestige, so that's one reason to do it. Man, has Trinket been in the season even once right now? I'm derping if we've even seen the poor thing. How much of that vision is going to become reality? Let's go.
How
Oh,
many souls?
Over 500 dead.
it's more like a castle
800
than I
wounded.
thought.
Even more missing.
The survivors must be protected. Gilmore, how soon can you cast that cloaking spell?
There's nothing left to cloak. The dragons know we're here.
Yeah,
You have that look
it's
in
pointless.
your eye. What is it, Percival?
Ripley knew Whitestone's location this entire time, but chose now to reveal it to Thordak. And I think I know why.
Oh?
The residuum.
Whitestone's entire supply. Stolen. She used the attack to cover while she raided our reserves.
Ripley has a mind for machines, not magic. Why would she need residuum?
She's found a way to combine them.
I may have a theory.
Oh, well,
Thordak
there's
knows
Trinket.
this place now, and Raishan knows it's unguarded. If we're gonna get Ripley, we need to do it soon.
Scanlan could try to find her again with Mythcarver. If he was here.
Yeah.
Oh, I could check with my old contacts in the class.
How is he going to get
Anyone
back,
knows how to
either?
catch a snake. It's a guild of thieves.
No need. I've got her. Obsidian thermite. A rare rock scorched by divine fire during the Calamity. This can only be found in one place. The Isle of Glintshaw.
She didn't just leave this behind. It
She
was
did-
intentional.
She sent a message.
An invitation.
Clearly. But we'll be going anyway.
I see nothing wrong with that plan.
Wow.
Darling, I know this is personal for you. Are you sure you can contain yourself?
He's not under any
said I'm a
demon
changed
influence
man.
now.
Let's hope you're right.
So maybe not
We'll leave it
as
that night, then.
bad as the,
Right. Side note.
you know, as the season
where
1 stuff, but
is
we'll see.
Scanlan?
Hopefully having better luck than we are.
Kaylee?
She already on the move again?
Too late.
Oh, that's very brief.
You weren't in bed this morning?
Had to sneak out before anyone else woke up.
Wow.
You know, while it's been nice having something that's just ours, there comes a time when you realize what's important to you.
You want to tell them?
I mean,
I want us to be honest with
he literally
ourselves.
got Vax's approval. Like, what more do you need?
I like that.
I guess
Well,
trinkets.
Telling them will
That-
change things.
That's fair.
And we need them focused on the task at hand.
I'm sure you're right.
Of course, darling, I'm always right.
Wow. Assuming the entire fucking
Look at
crew
them.
Acting like we don't know.
doesn't know I was gonna
Right?
say that.
How dumb do they think we are?
They've desecrated every room in Scanlan's chateau.
Even Grog really
Put 'em on a
knows.
billiard table, just like pounding
We
it out.
get it.
That's my sister.
Trinket, I'm leaving you to watch over Cassandra and Whitestone. They need you.
I'm
Understand?
sorry, but
Okay.
you don't get
we
nearly
know
enough screen
a
time
tree
you
on
deserve.
Shore, and Laura can't teleport us because we might wind up in the ocean, so... boat, then?
No. We fly.
Fair enough. Man, we've really gained some flyers now. That group is fairly divided.
Would you like my coat?
Wow.
Thank you, darling.
I think you need it
I
more.
believe we've arrived.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
A whole day with no ale. I'm starving.
Getting withdrawal
I'm sure there's
symptoms.
a tavern just around the next ancient ruined bend.
Oh, ancient ruin your bend.
You all hang tight. Percy and I will scout the perimeter. Can't see a damn thing.
What if it changed things for the better?
What?
Wow.
Telling them about us.
Please. Scanlan will mock me relentlessly.
It's even sillier how they've just confirmed they all know anyway, and now we're even worrying about
I can't
this.
imagine what he'd do to you.
Are you sure that's why you're against it? To protect me?
Why is this so important, anyway? Hold that thought. What is that?
Let's go tell the others.
Too risky to approach from the air.
But if anyone's out there, we can't see them.
If anyone's out there, they can't see us.
Exactly. That could be poison, for all you know.
Oh, a path. That's convenient.
And probably crawling with traps.
Well,
Let me borrow that a tick.
only Grog would fall for that many traps. You'll get...
Why don't you explode your own breakfast?
You'll get some more when we leave. He did.
I got one. A message from Ripley.
The Derolo crest.
Something's not right. That was easy. Almost
Too easy.
Do you mind?
Sorry, I've just always wanted to say that.
Well, it sounded really cool.
Aw.
Vax is almost finished. Once we reach the cave, we should be ready.
Look.
God, they've really
there's a
spent the
reason I've been pressing you about
entire day on this.
this. I'm in love with you.
Well, shit.
Percival,
That goes beyond teammates with benefits.
I'm...
Disarmed. Come on, let's move.
These twins just don't have good luck with those 3 words.
Stubby, come on.
And like I said, honestly,
It's quiet.
they're...
Almost too quiet. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You see anyone on you and Percy scout?
I'm not really seeing any
Vex?
further luck with either one of them at
no.
this point.
I mean, yes.
Healer for Percy,
Yes,
man.
there were some guards.
Who's gonna
But
get the...
that's-
Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Poison. Ah, shit. Oh, they actually put a mask on him. So they want him alive.
Vax. Vax.
What the hell? What drug did they... What drug did they implement in you? Yeesh.
Love. It kills.
Fuck! You are just giving her a reason to reject Percy at this point. Love kills. Oh boy. She's really running the place. That is crazy. How long has this plan been in motion? That's a lot of guns.
Hello, Percival.
We meet again. You are just smoking right now.
Welcome to your factory. A production line powered by a magnificent battery that combines the arcanum of Cabal's ruin, steam locomotion, and white stone residuum. All inspired by your design.
So this is what you've been up to, apart from decimating my home.
I did you a favor. You always despised your noble duties.
How dare you!
And once my delirium gas tears through the minds of your friends, you'll be free of all obligation. A clean slate for our partnership.
I still don't get this, like, how does this help against the dragons?
After Whitestone, you're mad if you
like,
think I'll have anything to
do you really think these these guns and weapons are going to take on Thordak and his army of dragons? You know? Like, what's the plan here, Ripley? Genuinely.
Inconvenience. I had to improvise when I realized the plate was a fake. The only issue is this power surge, once an hour, like clockwork.
I mean, you've literally got the other girl wearing the legitimate plate outside right now.
Look at yourself, already trying to solve it. Why do you fight this, Percy? The thrill of discovery, the ambition. This is who you are.
I've changed. I'm rid of Orthax now.
A costly mistake on your part. But this partnership is unbreakable.
When we found each other,
I really do like the design of this thing.
I welcomed the insight, the clarity, the power. I accepted who I am, and I am so much stronger for it.
Yeah, we know, you're a
Now
shit.
Orthax will receive the souls of those slain by your weapons. And in return, everyone will have power of their own. And it will be up to them how they use it.
But at what cost? Your soul?
Mages took both our families away. That thirst for payback. It's not why Orthax was drawn to us. It's why we were drawn to Orthax.
But I love how they're doing the parallel between Percy and Ripley. Two sides of the same coin almost, the same inner rage, the same reason for that rage.
That some scars don't heal.
Don't fall for
I
it.
understand that all too well. We both do.
We're very similar, Anna. I'm not perfect.
Yep.
But my imperfections don't make me weaker. They make me who I am.
You really fell for that. That's one of the oldest tricks in the book. Maybe not in this world, but in our one. Come on. Fuck.
I told you he was useless. Let me have his soul.
Fine.
It's time to settle our bargain.
Yep, they're still on their lovely drug trip.
Everlight?
As I warned, she will not be there.
Or, yep,
The gods promise
your
honey
deepest
and wine,
insecurities,
swearing to remain by
fears
your
of all
side.
kind, bubble into the surface.
Let go of me! Let go!
You want to help your allies? To redeem them? Do you? then put your faith in no one but yourself. The truth is in your blood.
Interesting.
Kiki!
Wow. Man, your aim sucks. What are you trying to build these weapons for if you can't even use them properly?
So easy.
Still, this is pretty peak. Fighting in a fucking weapon factory. Never short for, you know, for bullets.
This is useless, Percy. Our weapons are ready to ship. I'm simply finishing what you couldn't.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's disturbing.
The blood of every innocent life would be on our hands. I will not be complicit.
Progress cannot be stopped.
Yeesh.
Please, please don't leave me. Please.
God.
Dead. They're all dead.
What?
Ah, shit, again.
It didn't work.
Pike. Thank you.
We're good. What is Grog seeing right now?
I kept hearing screams.
Mother.
I may need some help with the big guy.
For real.
Words, more words. Quiet and no pictures.
What the hell are you seeing, my man? Okay, you didn't need help with the big guy.
Pikey, did I hurt you again?
No, buddies. I'm just fucking spent.
Fair.
Wait, where's Percy?
It's complicated. Kind of doing his thing, you know? Maybe settling the feud once and for all with fucking Ripley and this demon thing.
Hiding like a coward, are we?
Oh, sick. You do that again?
Your friends aren't here to save you this time, Percival.
Black powder.
Oh god, the kind of explosion you can make with that.
You've had multiple opportunities to kill me. Weakness will cost you your life.
7, 6.
Nice.
1.
You ignite that right now? Jesus Christ! Could Percy even survive that? Oh my god, really? Still? You're still going? Barely? Fucking hell. Wow, he really got out of the way. Nice.
Always clever, Percival. And now revenge is yours. You can watch me burn.
Dude, she's gonna come back if you don't do it. Just do it.
I'm done with vengeance, Anna. Your transgressions have ruined many lives beyond mine. What we deserve is justice.
I don't understand. Why show me mercy?
I know what that demon feels like. It's hatred burning in your veins. Death would be mercy. but I can help rid you of Orthax. After time and penance, you could find a better way. Your mind could be a gift to the world.
You're serious?
It's a shame because for the slightest moment there, it looks like there was genuine desire for help. Yeah. Fool! Absolute fool. It's been crazy that you didn't see Cassandra in those last moments. And she gets away. Really? I mean, oh, God! He even said the I love you as well. That's what makes it even worse. Oh, those are not the eyes of a life, man. It's too late. Look at that corpse. Yep. Yeah. Holy shit. Jesus, there's still so much in Whitestone as well. God. Fuck. Oh God. Oh, this kind of an ending feels like it really is the end. I mean, that was definitely a corpse. That was definitely a corpse right there. And he even said he was one of the two without a vestige. Didn't I?
Chirp.
I mean, I guess thematically it makes sense, but like, fuck. Right? Like, choose the path of revenge and he lives and saves the world from an absolute fucking psycho. Choose to not go down that route, to look for another path and you guarantee death upon yourself, but you die with a conscience. Jesus Christ. I think what actually cemented that was they actually fucking did an ending that wasn't like the usual ending of the show. Like, good lord. I guess I didn't even consider the death flags throughout the episode. The I love you to Vex, you know. The second chance offering to obviously like Ripley, you know. The fact that these two are literally like the other side of the same coin, you know. The same anger, the same injustice, the same deep roots in Whitestone. Like, literally, they are the side of revenge and not forgiveness, but trying to walk down a different path, and we kind of got that here, you know, and unfortunately for Percy, it didn't work out. Oh, God, I don't know. It's not like almost everyone in Vox Machina has had a moment like this, but this seems to be a cemented moment. Like, fuck. And I've always said that, like, you know, what makes Vox Machina unique compared to a lot of shows is that it doesn't have that character armor, it doesn't have that plot armor, it doesn't have, you know, like, it doesn't have a theme for everyone, it doesn't have a clear goal for everyone, you know, that anyone can die at any time is how these series work. Oh, God. But at the same time, it's like, this is a magical world, right? Like, and I assume resurrection is possible? Like, we saw resurrection is possible, but like, is there a way of actually doing it for Percy? I don't know. Or is this really going to be like an ending that cements more development for the other characters? Obviously, you know, Vex wanting to stay away because too many personal feelings can lead to death, as was shown in her very own, like, you know, drug trip. And now, as we've seen, like, that didn't matter in the end because A, he died anyway, and B, she never even, you know, responded to the I love you message that he gave her. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh! And like I said, what really hits this is that there is still a plotline in Whitestone. There is still the remnants of Delilah, of Silas, of their entire plot stuff going on right now. You know, with the Death God that she made that pact to, that thing is still under Whitestone, and they still don't even know about it. There is still a lot to do with the Whitestone storyline, but without, like, the lead character in Vox Machina in it, like, fuck! You know, I don't know. I don't know what the precedent is when it comes to, like, D&D campaigns when a character dies. Like, do you genuinely just move on? Does, like, the Dungeon Master or the Grand Master or whatever the player, you know, the lead player is, you know, is hosting, like, do they have to rewrite things? Do they have to, like, you know, adapt a storyline where the character's just gone? Like, what's the precedent here? What's the precedent to actually, you know, respond to moments like this? I genuinely don't know. But obviously, big stuff is happening. You know, they gave us some of the Ripley backstory in this episode. I'm almost fairly confident now. I'm almost right there that that Ripley is going to die in this set. That this is going to be the end of her storyline. Because I mean, after that, how could you ever like want anything less? You know, like, fuck, that is genuinely insane. And if nothing else, Percy, even if he didn't survive, he left her basically half dead with a lot of scars. Like, God, you know, even if they come back, they build it up. They fucking built him up right there, and that was honestly a beautiful end, you know. And like I said, I'm curious what this is gonna do for literally everyone, because, you know, outside of just the deep-rooted members that are in, you know, Percy's main storyline, obviously the twins, you know, like Percy's a valued member of Vox Machina, always has been. Always will be, you know, so this is going to be a big moment for all of them. But particularly, obviously, you've got Vex and Vex, so I don't know. God, that is, that's insane. That's genuinely fucking nuts. But we're going to see it, you know. Obviously, the rest of Vox Machina is not going to be quite as forgiving, you know, quite as on the side of mercy, especially now as Percy was, so I mean, yeah, this is definitely going to, I believe, send Vex into an absolute rampage and I guess make her the main antagonist of, not antagonist, sorry, like the main one out for Ripley blood. I don't know. Jesus, you know? But yeah, that was insane. That was entirely a Ripley episode and she wasn't even defeated at the end, so I don't know. I mean, you could say, you know, that it is the demon effects, but it did seem like for the slightest moment there, she actually considered and wanted to take Percy up on his offer. But again, it's the case of how much of that is Ripley now and how much of that is letting the demon influence, you know. As she said, she never fought the thing off, so how does that go? I don't know. But either way, it's fucked. Very fucked. So yeah, guys, let's just go on. Let's see if there's any light at all at the end of this tunnel. Because I don't see it. I do not see it, you know. Episode 8 of The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3. Oh. What? What the fuck? A Grog backstory now? Grog?
Alright, which one of these prisoners is the mark? I told you, cult leader, big payoff of
what the fuck? This is how they met Percy.
You there? Happen to be some sort of cultist?
We're actually finally seeing how someone joined Vox Machina.
Cells are empty.
He was the last
This
member.
must be our arsehole.
If you're looking for the Raven Mystic, you missed him by 2 days.
Oh my god.
Seems confinement didn't agree with his constitution.
Ooh.
That's insane.
Damn it. Guess we can kiss that reward.
So weird seeing Grog
Maybe
without the
not.
beard now.
You don't seem like you belong in a place like this.
Funny. You do.
I've been saying this for so
We're a bit
long,
short
but
on funds,
like
and
it's about
you
time we
talk
saw how
like
some
you
of this
come from
group
money.
met.
If we break you out, how much would it be worth?
A small fortune, I dare say. If I weren't flat broke at the moment.
Wow.
A detail you might have withheld until you were free.
Yeah.
Why bother lying? You'd learn soon enough I've not a silver to my name. In fact, I'm totally alone in the world. Perhaps you can relate.
Not quite. We've always got
Turns
the
out
brother.
when you hit rock bottom, the truth is your only bargaining chip. Admitting you need help, it changes people's hearts.
You're shit at negotiating, you know that, right?
Of course.
But you are brutally honest.
Maybe we could use a member like that.
You might need that sort of honesty someday.
Very well.
Wow.
Let's see where the truth takes us.
Of course, of course.
What's your name?
Vex was the member that brought him on. I mean, what, you want to just give us an episode entirely based on the backstory and nothing of the present because obviously you have to deep root this in further than the last episode already gave us?
The people of Whitestone are no strangers to loss. Grief has become our most familiar neighbor. And yet the sorrow of this tragedy is somehow crueler than the rest. As our cherished brother, friend, and noble son has been stolen from us.
He's really gone.
Like his family, Percival de Rollo was a man of deep devotion.
That's
to his
fucking
home
nuts!
And loyalty to its people. And though not
Oh,
religious, he
really-
believed in Whitestone with every fiber of his being.
They're really
His
doing
heart
the
found meaning in our
funeral.
history, but his mind illuminated our future.
This has got to be.
Spending the hours and minutes of his life.
This has
carving
got to
our
be set in
legacy,
stone. Then I don't think he's.
unwavering
I
chisel
don't think he's
of
coming
time.
back then from this.
When we kneeled broken,
That's
Percy stood tall,
insane.
reminding us that hope is a flame worth fostering. And though today we say goodbye, the Dawnfather will keep his eternal spark alive in all of us. In his name we pray. Deliver the light where darkness dwells.
Deliver the light where darkness dwells.
Deliver the light where darkness dwells.
Deliver the light where
Ooh.
darkness dwells.
Grog, obviously. So much worse how he fucking died giving mercy to the enemy. Such a personal enemy as well.
What happened?
And you missed it.
Where's Percy?
You missed it. You missed the end. How did you get back even?
There's a reason I've been pressing you about this.
And you never,
I'm in love with you.
you never answered. Even that gadget he made you that saved you that one time.
Sister.
I couldn't say it. I wasn't strong enough.
You're the strongest person I know.
I was worried how he'd react, how you'd react. I closed off my heart when I should have opened it.
Or even worse,
I am a
Vax already
child.
gave his blessing.
Would you say such a thing?
My love ruins everything it touches. The idea of feeling that strongly again terrified me. And now, Percy never
Regret.
Of course he did. He may have been an aloof, indignant asshole, but Percy was sharper than I.
Of course.
And every time you gazed at him, I knew.
They literally made it clear last time. The whole fucking crew knew.
And that man was no fool.
knew. Even so, what was unsaid will remain so. How can I live with that? How can anyone?
And that's getting you thinking as well about your own baggage. Yep, Keyleth.
Hey.
Every time you go into battle,
Is Vex okay?
it's a risk of death. But maybe that's finally hit you.
I'm sorry for running away. From us.
Come inside.
The future has frightened me for so long. But it's a future which hasn't yet been written. And I'm starting to think fate is what you make it.
You need to live within the present.
Scared, but we can face anything.
If we're
together.
I didn't even think about how this would affect them in this as well.
I don't want to be alone tonight, do you?
I haven't wanted to be alone most nights.
Aww. That's even more on his conscience now for missing this.
It's not your fault, Scanlan. I could have stopped you from leaving.
Why didn't you?
When all options are terrible, you go with your heart.
Yeah. And what happens if that fails too?
Kaylee's song. Well, that's confirmation that they did it. Didn't get a scene like we did before, unfortunately. But it happened.
There's still a way, you know.
The hell do you want?
To offer condolences.
Wow.
And plan our next move against Thordak.
Oh, you've got some fucking nerve. Our deal is off, remember?
Do you really want to lose anyone
A
else?
handful of his spawn have already hatched. Dozens will follow within days. Unless you want Taldore to perish as your friend did, I suggest we rekindle it.
We need time. We're grieving. My sister's a shell of herself.
But you do
I hadn't
have
planned on
days.
burdening you with this. But it's time you knew the truth about your family and Thordak.
What? They're linked somehow?
Vex, we need to talk. You... What's all this?
I'm useless to you all right now. Distracted. I need to clear my head. Trinket and I will camp.
Vexalia, you can't. The pain you're in. It's not the first time you and I have felt it.
What? What are you...
Oh, the tales of destruction Thordak tells.
You look a little too
the cities he's burned.
pleased to say this.
Calavan, Gremadash, Byroden. Yes. Your hometown, if memory serves.
What the fuck?
Mother.
Your fate has been tethered to the Cinder King since you were a child. It's time you stop ignoring it. Thordak is your destiny.
It's definitely gonna rile them up at least.
It froze us both for years. Maybe our whole lives. And losing Percy might very well do the same. If we allow it.
What are you saying?
Stubby, we may be able to avenge both of them.
And that's gonna kick her into high gear.
Dozen juvenile dragons wiped out Whitestone. And according to Raishan, Thordak's nest will hatch soon. If they do...
We're fucked in every single hole.
Thank you.
It would be bad. Yes.
Nobody
In
trusts
not so
her
many
less
words.
than me, but we didn't listen to her last
I guess
time
we're not
and
gonna
it
get the
happened.
Scanlan stuff this set.
Taking him on from the most dangerous dragon in the world. You've tried that before.
Unless you have some army hidden away, what would be different?
We have allies.
What if we did have an army?
Oh boy. Grog, I told you not to eat Percy's workshop paste.
What? No, I mean, everywhere we've been,
Yeah.
we made friends.
Yeah.
And enemies.
Oh, yeah, sure,
But
if
no
Thordak
one who
wins,
wants to die at a dragon's
friends,
hands.
enemies, they all suffer. This is bigger than Whitestone. Even Taldore.
He's right.
Yeah, I've been saying
Maybe
this,
I
like...
could convince the Ashari to help.
That's why...
We could ask Zara and Cash and Vasselheim.
That's why, like, you've been meeting these guys to begin with.
That guy's a beast.
A compelling idea, Grog. That you're talking about a handful of scattered fighters. I doubt it would be enough.
It's something. It's all you have.
How about 1,000 Singorn soldiers?
That would certainly make a difference.
Then what are we waiting for?
Wow, and oh, here we go. Here we go. All the locations we've been in the Coma Conclave arc. They're really building the final battle up right now. It's like this. Help us or you're gonna die anyway. Hey, even this dude's back. And is there any more glorious way to die than by the hands of a fucking dragon? The Cinder King. The Dragon of Dragons. Oh, hello. Jesus. Nice to see you two again.
Why do I always have to be the bait, Z? Because, my darling Cash, you are just so damned attractive. That is absolutely correct. Alright, come on. Let's haul him back for the reward.
And how much will it pay you for him? 100 gold? 50?
No. 25.
Wow.
What if you upgraded to something a bit scalier?
Ah, you talking dragons? No,
Yes.
no. Last time we got involved with you lot, we nearly got killed.
Yeah, but this time you have an army backing
Want a
you.
shot at redemption? Or at least a much bigger bounty?
All right, we know we owe you. But near death and certain death are quite different. Sorry, me and Z, package deal. Speaking of, where's your sister?
Busy. Doing some sus. Back in this place, the Thay Realm.
So, you've done it. Acquired the Fenris bow. I suppose you've come to receive my praise.
Lovely seeing you too, Father. But no.
I don't know how you're going to convince him of all things, though.
I seek something much harder to give.
Our armies. I've heard you're gathering forces, but I'm afraid that's quite impossible. Thordak can have Emon for all I care. Our forces must remain here in defense of Singorn.
Your military is the easy part.
Oh. Then what do you wish of me?
I want you to admit the truth. The dragon killed Mother. Elena.
Ooh.
I spent years thinking her death was my fault. That somehow we were the reason you sent her to Byrodin. And if we hadn't been born, she might still be alive. And you know why I believed that? Because you did too. You blamed us for her death.
Nonsense! I never said any such thing!
You turned your back on your children. In our moment of need, you shut us out. Left us to fend for ourselves in a world that consumes love and hope. The only advice you ever gave was to guard our hearts, to let no one in. And now I know why. It's because you were too proud to admit you loved her. Her death hurt you as much as it hurt us. That's your truth.
That was long ago.
But it was true.
I've moved on.
I haven't. You taught me my love was poison. I learned the lesson so well. I kept the one decent man who shared his heart at arm's length until it was too late. And now I would give anything to hold him. To tell him how I feel. To not be the callous fool you made me.
I'm kind of not wanting them to bring back any
But
Percy
everyone's
stuff
pain
right
is
now.
their own. And he's
Like, even
gone.
if it might be possible in this universe, I kind of don't want it to happen now. But I love Percy. Ooh.
This is my only bargaining chip, Father. The truth. If you've any love left for me, or for Mother, then march to Emon and prove it. And if not for us,
Help
think
kill
of
that
those who
bastard
occupy
that
this
killed her.
world when you are gone. If anything is left.
Ah, she's still got that little feather. She's actually getting through to the guy. That's actually crazy. And it's worked all round. You got
Captions are
Grog
declining
chugging some booze.
Will this be enough?
Oh, that
I'm
sucks.
here. No matter what happens, we'll face it together.
Not my fate. Not yours.
Ours.
So they're really locked in. And someone... Oh, Pike, okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, sometimes singing calms my nerves.
This is Kaylee's song.
Yeah.
Your lyrics are beautiful, Scanlan. Did you show her?
No, and I won't. I tried being a father and a part of this team, and I failed at both things.
Maybe there's a solution.
Yeah, there is. No more distractions.
That's not quite the solution.
You gotta see this.
Did Kaylee come? Okay, no, it's just the army. All of them. That definitely will help. That's what makes certain death near certain death.
She did it.
God, they are really building this as like the fucking ending of Vox Machina. Of how serious this is. This really is like final battle, test of fate, all that
Very well,
shit.
our soldiers are at the ready. What is the plan of attack?
We'll wage a two-pronged assault. Your Singorn army, Groon's warriors, as well as the Whitestone Pale Guard, will march through the city gates, engaging Thordak's spawn head-on.
With fire tamers and Arashari in front to shield against flame attacks.
Allura and I will also lend our magic to the cause.
And while the ground forces engage Thordak's offspring, Vox Machina will use the distraction to reach his lair.
How will you get inside?
I've scouted it. We'll approach from the air.
That won't work.
Hello.
His children guard it now.
Shit.
And who might you be?
She's,
A dragon.
well...
An informant. Her name is Larkin. Codename, that is.
There is an unprotected
No
back
point
entrance
even
to Thordak's lair.
even arguing.
Tunnel by the cliffs too small for a dragon, but large enough to get inside.
And you assure us the tunnel will be open?
I pledge my word.
And even
So,
Kiki
we take up
not
the small
arguing
ones
anymore.
while you use your vestiges on Thordak.
Plus the plate, if I can get it to work.
Wow.
It's a sound plan, Lady Vexalia.
But
Lady.
will it work?
It's all we have.
It has to.
This is our last chance. Alright, really, we're actually reversing this. We're doing Thordak first and then Ripley. I guess there's more personal shit now tied to Ripley, but even still, that's wild.
Good luck out there. It's an honor to have you on our side.
The Stormlord is by your side. That's all you need.
Nice!
What's that, Grog?
No, it's so nice to see that guy again. Oh.
Vex, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
I know, Scanlan. After today, maybe we can all forgive ourselves.
Nice.
You ready, sister?
No one harbors any blame to him.
For Percy. For Mother. For Exandria!
Yes! Holy shit. It's really coming. And they are ready.
Shit, down!
So how is Raishon gonna get to this? Seems like that little quarrel is patched up now.
Smoke but no fire. How's that work?
And no resistance. You'd think they'd notice us by now. Or at least notice me.
Thankfully, we still have Raishon's entrance.
And if it isn't there, I see it. Land there!
So much smoke. Can't see a thing. Hold!
Dragons. A lot of dragons. So Thordak is likely here.
Mages to the front!
Take positions!
But they're not engaging.
Why are they not attacking?
Do you feel that?
Is he coming? They're coming from the ground? Where exactly is Thordak right now?
No. She sold us out.
It's sealed?
Still hot. Thordak must have melted it shut less than an hour ago.
Grog, can you punch through this?
Try.
But it won't be quiet.
And it might cave in.
Yeah, I'm stronger than I thought.
I don't think that's you, big guy.
God damn it! I told you we couldn't trust her.
Wait. Then that means...
Father.
Ah, shit. That's not good. That is very not good.
He left his lair.
I know, right? He did something. That's a tragedy. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, gods.
Oh, yeah. There are no gods right now. Not in this fight.
What have I done?
You've ended the episode. That's what you've done, love. Jesus Christ! Well, I mean, did Raishon do that? Or did he just... Did he catch wind of her betrayal? I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on that, to be honest. Because if she planned that, can you even trust that, like, it was... That it was him, that it was Thordak that killed Mummy? Like, what the fuck? Really curious if Zara and Cash will actually come in, like, at the last minute, one of those type of situations.
Chirp.
Chirp, chirp. Alright, guys, so I just noticed that I forgot to turn my mic on for episodes 7 and 8. Very unfortunate set of episodes to actually do that for, but, you know, I still have the camera audio, so I'm going to have to use that for that, but yeah. Unfortunately, that does happen every now and then. I just, you know, blunder a little bit. But we're back now. Okay, at least I noticed it. But yeah. We are, we're in not a good spot right now. Not a good spot at all. So, first half of the episode, absolutely glorious. Like I said, it really does feel like this is it. This is our end of Percy in this series, which obviously is just insane. Main character of Season 1, basically, and, you know, the way he just went out was absolutely tragic. What's, you know, really surprising about this is that we are actually also, directly from this, we're not actually wasting any more time on Ripley right now. We are legitimately keeping, like, Ripley as the end of the season, and we are actually using Thordak right now, which, again, is crazy. I really love how they did build up the idea of this war, as it really, you know, in any other series, it really feels like the end. It really feels like the big bad end of the series, end of the story, like save the planet type of thing, and that's basically what it is, you know, like, the Chroma Conclave has been whittled down to just Thordak. Again, whatever is going on with Raishon right now is really up in the air. She hasn't shown up for the battle, so we are not entirely sure if she is friend or foe right now. You know, Vox is obviously on the idea that she betrayed us, but, you know, it could be Thordak not trusting her, sealing any kind of weaknesses in his own strategy, and then just kind of doing this, you know. But he knew an attack was coming, one way or another, and obviously this is the kind of worst scenario we are getting it right now, you know. like I said, the build-up was absolutely glorious. The build-up, getting all these allies, all these different, groups and factions that we've, seen throughout the Chroma Conclave arc coming together in unison, having a sound, effective strategy to actually pull this off. And in the end, it pretty much singles out to, this is not even going to be much of a battle. This is pretty much going to be a slaughterhouse at this point, with the way that Thordak has really set this up, knowing about the invasion, knowing about the battle, pretty much attacking the weak link first, the little army. He is, he is going all out, and I don't know. I mean, obviously, we know the story doesn't end here, but obviously the unique spot that Vox is, we obviously can never really guarantee who would come out of this, I don't doubt it that we will beat Thordak, that we will actually, save the world, defeat the Chroma Conclave for good, but genuinely, you never can tell just who is going out, who is going to be made as a sacrifice for that point, like Daddy, he definitely could go. He's definitely a character with not a lot of plot armor, and, that would add even more burden and trauma onto the twins anyway. But it's very, he is literally on the front line of Thordak right now, so there is definitely the possibility he's just going. Obviously, any members of Vox Machina are on the line as well. Even Vax starting to get those strings of fate, those messages, those little signs from the Matron of Raven as well. Like, he's on a certain path right now, and we got to see what's actually going to come of that. Like, this is big. This is really fucking big, and all of the vestiges are in Vox's hands right now. But Thordak is nowhere near them, so I don't even know. I don't know. This is genuinely just pretty much the worst situation we could have gotten from Thordak at this point, and it's just so crazy to think about, a teammate down for good, and now we don't even have the slightest idea of how to actually take out Thordak. It's insane, But it is very fitting for the end of the story, the end of the Chroma Conclave saga right now, since obviously not only is Thordak the big bad end dragon, but we're at the point to where we've lost a lot just to get to this point, and now we're literally going to lose a lot more. Characters are there, Daddy. There's Daddy for both Vex and Vax. There's no, I don't remember. I don't think that, I know the chief of the volcano is here, but I don't think Keyleth's dad is here. But, Allura is here as well. Her girlfriend is here. Characters we know are in the line of Thordak right now. And, these are pretty much stragglers. Some of them are stragglers from the, the destruction of Taldore. So, is this going to end them? I genuinely don't know. There's a lot of unknown factors right now. But it's really well built up. It is really well built up. And it is interesting just in general. A show being released like this is questionable. It's very interesting how, even though this is a show that doesn't release in the typical format of most shows of one episode per week, they still like to do the end of episode cliffhangers a lot, because obviously the way that Vox Machina releases is in batches of 3. You get 3 episodes every time, and even an episode like this, which is right in the middle of that, still likes to give you that cliffhanger, which is, it is surprising how this show is structured in that regard, but it still works though. It still works, which is the most interesting part about that. But yeah, this is God, I don't know, there's so much here. Obviously there's still baggage for some of the characters. Obviously Scanlan he's still got Kaylee, how he never found her, and how he's still got to do this. Obviously within the idea that he missed one of his friend's funeral, even if no one blames him for not being there, the fact that he missed it, that's a lot of baggage on him. Obviously there's now the idea that Vex and Vax's history is directly tied to Thordak, so he might recognize, Daddy, he might recognize them, what the fuck, that's a big thing. But there's so much here just literally tied into the Chroma Conclave, the Cinder King, that I don't know. This could be the most destructive episode in all of Vox Machina. This could be the best episode in all of Vox Machina. I really hope we get to that point. And like I said, I'm really excited, very curious, and since we literally just lost a member, very scared, very, very scared for the conclusion to this set. So why don't we just get to it, right? Let's just get to the conclusion of this set of Vox Machina, potentially the end of the Cinder King's reign entirely, and then we can go all out again on Ripley, because, you know, I give it a literal 2% chance that girl survives past this season, but that's still near death experience, not quite certain. But anyway, guys, episode 9 of The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 3. We are at the fucking war. Let's see if we can survive it.
You repay my leniency by attacking my throne? I shall turn you to ash.
Fair? They can actually hold him off.
This is bad.
They came to help us, and now...
You led them to their death.
Thordak wasn't supposed to leave the eggs. We were gonna ambush him.
So what's going on here? Is there a traitor within your own ranks outside of Raishan?
We can't stay here. We have to do something.
There's nothing we can do.
You have the vestiges, you know, you have to fight. You've gone on this entire journey just to beat this guy. You can't get cold feet at the very end.
Lance down the crapper. Anyone got another one?
Percy would know what to do.
The rest of those eggs are about to hatch. I say we stick to the strategy. Get to the nest while the army holds off the front.
They were only supposed to fight the little ones, not Thordak.
Yeah.
Besides, Raishan's tunnel doesn't exist. We can't get in.
There's still the main entrance.
Oh, the one with Thordak's kids patrolling it? The one we said was too dangerous? That one?
Brother, we can't just leave the others. Thordak will wipe them out in 2 minutes.
And with our help, we can push that to what, 3?
Fuck this noise. We do both.
Wow.
Keyleth, Pikey, go help the army.
Damn! Grog taking some initiative.
We smash the eggs, you smash his crystal. Any questions?
Dude.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Sorry, I blacked out there for a sec.
No, keep going. You came up with the idea of getting the army together and you're coming up with the battle plans now? You are evolving, Grog. Incredibly so. And hell, they're even alive at this point, which is longer than I thought they'd survive the episode. They drew blood, for crying out loud.
Do your best, Kurt.
This guy's gonna last the longest, probably. Oh. I'm gonna say, you already survived the Ice Dragon.
What happened? Why are you back? Well, we didn't want you to die alone. it's a bad joke.
Yeah.
We need to get the soldiers out of here, now!
Let's not forget, Pike, you have the key to beating Thordak.
We'll double back against Thordak and keep him busy.
You condemn us. We should rush the young ones and try to punch through.
Don't you two get it? They got us boxed in with no way out.
What the hell? Look who came in.
Through that wall. Hurry. Let's go.
A little sooner than I thought you'd come, honestly, but appreciated nonetheless.
I'd go anywhere for love.
Oh,
wow.
I'm not...
Don't flatter yourself, darling.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Fuck.
Now that we've joined the fight,
Keyleth, you need to stop being so shy. You've literally fucked at this point. No need for that innocence anymore.
let's clear the front door. Fancy a race?
Okay, we're good.
Skill is here. Are you sure about this? I never made a plan before.
Yeah, neither is anyone else in the group. Fucked either way.
Yeah.
Back to the others.
Like I said, this is all you have at this point. Time to redirect some fire, but that will definitely set him on you above anyone else. Yep, and he noticed. Oh, that's not... Oh, that's not good! That is very not good.
Raishan? What is she?
Yeah. What is she up to? But right now, she's not what you need to worry about, regardless.
I saw Raishan, and she wasn't helping.
At least she's not fighting against us.
That's all you can hope for right now.
Incoming!
Oh, hi.
Over here, suckling! So, what are we doing for dinner?
Cash, I wish you would take things
Wow.
a little more seriously.
It's a coping mechanism.
That's no good. Cover me, babe.
Right, careful.
I like. Ooh, and that's actually doing something. You're probably gonna die. Way too cocky right now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was obvious. You fought, my man, but... What the fuck?
Wait, hold up.
Raishan?
Is that...
Huh? What the... It's a bit soon. What? Wait, what? Why are we suddenly showing... What's happening? What are you doing, matron? You can actually see the souls of the dead now? What on earth does that even mean?
Vax, we're running! Come on! Sean, take Zara and get her out of here. What about you? He's ruined one too many lives. We're finishing this.
Good luck.
Indeed.
Handsome fool.
Please come back to me.
Cash, I can't believe he won't die in vain, damn it.
Seriously.
Said the soul anchor's the source of Thordak's power, right? So how do we hit it?
Kiki, ready for the big one?
Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, she is ready, baby. Whatever you're cooking, do it. Do it now. Yep. Embrace the fire of the Cinder King. Jesus! Nice!
Are you alright?
That's the best hit anyone's ever done on him. Not quite.
There's no No way! That must have done something!
Let's not stick around to
It
find
did!
out.
It knocked him down. Like I said, that's the most anyone's ever done on him. Not quite as intended.
Fuck! I thought I had it!
Well, you'd better figure it out.
Zara!
Wow.
I can't!
Even when I doubted it, Cash knew these vestiges were meant for you. Thordak has taken so much. Make the fucker bleed for it.
Please.
Oh, Scanman! I found one!
Might wanna recount, pal.
Just start swinging that axe in every direction.
Okay, better hit him quick, or we're gonna be seriously outnumbered.
Wait, this feels wrong. I mean, they're like babies, right?
Are you shitting me right now?
I mean, maybe we wait till they're a little older.
Grog, these are bad eggs.
I know, you want an army of dragons, I get it, but this is not the time.
Was that too much?
No, that woke him up. That's what you gotta do. Jesus.
Kinda terrified, kinda turned on.
Yeah, well, just remember, you've got a sword of your own right now. Dick Lightning, 100% effective. Ah, shit. Yeah, uh-oh. My babies.
Where the fuck's he going? Grog and Scanlan have to be out of the nest by now, right?
That's not how our luck works. Go!
True.
Shut him up! Shut him up! Stop! It's me!
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you look like shit, buddy.
Feel like it too. Listen, we gotta bounce.
Shit, hide! My blood. My heirs.
Slaughtered.
No!
Hey, you've been the plan guy all day. You got another one?
What, me? I just punch things. Wait. I punch things. Who did this?
Yep, that's me. Yeah, I did that. Sorry. Thought this was an all-you-can-eat egg buffet?
My children are born so hungry. Your blackened flesh will fill their bellies as recompense.
Oh yeah? How are they gonna eat me with a ceiling on their heads?
Oh, Grog, you are getting a little too smart. Having bronze and mind?
Don't know what you're doing.
Like, what the fuck?
Never do.
Just be strong and hit stuff.
We're dying! We are dying right now!
Yeah, but you knew that coming in.
The exit!
Nice. You don't have an exit? You make one. Okay. You're out. Good job.
Oh, what a ride! Ray Scanlan? Scanlan? Hey.
I'm assuming he's just knocked out. Did get his face.
No. Can you fix him?
Damn it.
Please. You gotta fix it.
There's no way we'd lose another one right now, is there? Especially someone like Scanlan. Oh, that actually got him. He's definitely wounded.
My babies. Our dominion, my precious future, wiped away. I will rend your flesh.
That really got him, though. His body's fucked.
We make one last stand.
As Vox Machina. Great shot. Let's go, Vox. You're not complete, but let's fucking kill the Cinder King nonetheless.
Put your faith in no one but yourself.
Do it, Pikey. Slay a fucking dragon.
It's not the armor. It's me!
Do it! Right through him! That did it. You lose.
I'm here, Thordak.
Fucking traitor.
Is she, though?
Raishan, obliterate our enemy.
By your command, my king.
Hold on.
You bitch!
Nice.
You dare.
I freed you, followed you, assembled your conclave.
And you betrayed
Kept
me.
your word. Taste my disease.
I was thinking, because, yeah, would her poison affect another dragon? And it seems like it. That's still not enough.
Very well. I shall return.
That really it? You're letting him... You're actually letting him go. He's gonna come back, you know. Oh wow, she is
world can be cruel.
She is a carbon copy of her mother.
Filled with those who would tear it down. But it is also brimming with hope. Take care of each other. Protect your friends. And remember, there is nothing stronger than love.
Let's see that. And that is GG on the Cinder King. Nice. That's a dead fucking dragon, alright. Yikes. Good job. You avenged Mummy. You won the war. Oh, and all that fire finally melted. Just ceased. That makes no sense. Yeah. You don't go into a war expecting no casualties. Alright, looks like got a lot of familiar faces that survived.
I want to hurt for a while.
He's alive, but he won't wake up.
But he's gonna, right?
Is he in a coma?
Not sure.
Nice. Did it.
We did the best we could.
Yet it won't bring them back. Mother.
But it will guarantee no one else dies.
Go to her, brother. I was wrong about Raishan.
It doesn't matter.
Where is
It
Raishan?
does. I'm sorry, Vax. And I should say the same to her. What are you doing?
Merely admiring what we managed to accomplish together.
I wanted to thank you for helping us in the Conclave.
Your thanks are unnecessary. We both had reason to hate Thordak.
Still, your alliance was appreciated.
So what now for Vox Machina?
Hard to say.
Ripley.
I don't know how we can just go on the same, you know? What will you do?
Anything I desire.
Are those... Wait, what is this?
Your instincts do you credit, girl.
What the hell? Oh, for God's sake, now what?
I always thought you were the wise one, Keyleth. Never let your guard down around your enemy. You did give me exactly what I needed.
Oh, shit.
Don't you move.
Come to congratulate me?
We already killed one dragon today. We can make it two.
Oh,
damn.
Such bravado. But I should offer my thanks. Without Vox Machina, I couldn't have done any of this.
What the hell is your goal here? Really?
Fuck.
The fuck did you want that carcass for?
You all right?
Nothing is.
I guess not. So I guess we're not doing Ripley because they actually had to go there. They actually had to make Raishan a problem. Wow. Just how nice, guys. Seriously. I don't know. I feel a little conflicted about that. Like, sure, you know, that was the obvious route they could have taken it, but like, I guess we really do have to end the Chroma Conclave off. She did literally assist, you know, the other dragons in slaying a lot of people. You know? Oh god, my nose is like itching like hell now.
Chirp.
Chirp, chirp. Alright, and you know, leaving that for like the end, I suppose, because yeah, I guess we're not even technically done with Thordak if she's planning on using his corpse to do something. You know, like use his power to keep their pact, or like, again, whatever it is that they're doing. But they're leaving Raishan, I guess, for the final threat of the story, unless they somehow like maybe they somehow want to combine Ripley and Raishan, like maybe they had some kind of pact. I feel like with Ripley you can never be too certain of what's actually going on with her, because a lot of, you know, she does a lot of her plotting and storytelling like in the background of stuff going on, you know, like, so I don't know for sure if there's something going on there. But either way, you know, that's stuff for next time. But yeah, that was That was a pretty big, epic, grand finale, I want to say, you know. The Cinder King is gone. Again, very crazy that we are done with this with an entire set to go. You know, Thordak is out. All his minions, his babies, his grand scheming, it's all smithereens at this point, you know. Didn't even really need most of the vestiges. Surprisingly, we actually didn't use a whole lot of them in actually slaying the guy, you know. But there's still, you know, there's still ways and different, you know, uses of them. Like we said, we still got one dragon to slay. But overall, it was a really fun episode. Like I said, really great. The climactic battle of the season, absolutely glorious. They're going to have to try really hard, I think, to topple this episode in the grand finale of the, currently the final finale of the series. But obviously, this entire arc in general, the Chroma Conclave saga, will have to end next time, and it's going to be a good one. I really hope it's going to be a good one. But that really was a lot of fun. Like I said, I do like how we evened out the teams. You know, Scanlan and Grog taking on the babies. You know, which now seems to lead to like Scanlan being in a coma. You know, as close as I can really put it. He's alive, but he can't wake up. That's pretty much a coma right now. You know, so that's another one of our main team of Vox actually out. I don't know if Pike has now fully severed her connection to the Everlight. She took out, you know, her pendant. So does that mean now she is fully on the path of like not even being a priest anymore? She is just going to start following her own path and like foregoing her faith? I'm not entirely sure what that's going to do right there, but it seems like, you know, that dude's words are now starting to get to her more and more. She's actually choosing to take this path, you know, and as we saw in episode 4, he sees a dark future in mind for Pike. So, you know, while this, you know, his knowledge and his advice did help defeating Thordak, it could mean that she's going to start corrupting and losing herself, and, you know, another threat, possibly even a greater threat than the Chroma Conclave, is going to begin, and one of the big factors of that might very well be Pike. And that obviously is not good. That's definitely not good at all. But either way, you know, again, future stuff down the line, that's almost certainly not coming up until Season 4 and beyond that. But this was a lot of fun. Like I said, this was a really interesting finale to the entire, like, you know, the Cinder King saga. Really fun stuff. You know, we didn't lose anyone of note in this. We didn't lose... I mean, we lost Cash. You know, Cash is, like, you know, very, like, third tier important, you know. Alora survived, her girl survived, you know, like Cassandra, Daddy, you know, and all of our Vox members, barring Scanlan's complications. We got a big win out of this, you know. That drives a lot of different characters moving forward with their own motivations and whatnot, you know. Vex and Vax got their peace with, you know, saving or avenging Mummy. It seems like there is some common ground now, surprisingly, with Daddy. Like, he seems to actually acknowledge their strength now, which is crazy. You know, outside of all the loss and all the sacrifice that we've made at this point, we did win, you know, the big battle. And although there's another big battle coming, potentially more than just one, right now, we did accomplish the goal, which is the main focus point. And I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy the end of Thordak. Pretty great battle, pretty intense stuff right there. And just, yeah, overall, it was a really, really good time. So guys, that was really fun. I enjoyed it, like I said, but now we have the smartest dragon to deal with, and that's going to be a big, big problem. Very big problem. But that's for next time, guys. So, thanks for watching this set. We have one more to go, and then for the foreseeable future, we are done with Vox Machina. I don't know if a Season 4 has been confirmed or anything yet, or by the time this video goes out, or the next one. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.